The second financial statement we prepare is the statement of retained earnings. Again, as with all other statements, the first information we always prepare is the header information. You start off with the company, next is the name of the financial statement, and the third thing is the time period. Again, this is a period statement, so we've prepared this statement of retained earnings for a year, a period of a year. The first item in a statement of retained earnings is your beginning retained earnings. Beginning retained earnings is retained earnings at the end of December 2011. Remember, we're preparing our retained earnings statement from 1st of January 2012 to December 31st, 2012. If you all look at your credit card statements or your bank statements, you know that the ending balance of one period. So let's say that you take a look at your credit card or bank statement for the month of July. You know that the ending balance in June is your beginning balance in July. And your ending balance in your July statement would be the beginning balance in your August statement. Same way as a financial statement, when you're really looking at a period statement like this one, the ending balance of your retained earnings as of December 31st, 2011, which is end of last year, will be your beginning retained earnings for this year, for 2012. So you start off with that, and if it's a positive number, you put it as a positive number. If it's a negative number, you would put it as a negative number. Then to that, you would add your net income. Then you would subtract your dividends, and you would end up with your retained earnings at the end of the year. So you add your retained earnings at the beginning to your net income, and you subtract your dividends, and that will give you retained earnings at the end of the year. If you had a net loss here, you would subtract that number from your beginning retained earnings and subtract dividends, and you would end up with your ending retained earnings. Remember, we talked about dividends as being distribution of assets to shareholders. Dividends is not shown on your income statement, which we looked at earlier. Dividends appear on the statement of retained earnings. That's a very common question for your quizzes and exams, and a lot of students get that wrong. You need to remember dividends appear on your statement of retained earnings. The statement of retained earnings show how retained earnings change during the year.